Hi there, I'm Catherine Mornett, B2B Content and Marketing Manager at Squarespace. Welcome to Squarespace Circle's course on how to become a web designer. Throughout a number of lessons, we'll share actionable advice from experienced Squarespace pros for aspiring web designers like you. If you're not familiar, Circle is Squarespace's partner program for professional web designers, developers, SEO experts, and digital marketers of all skill levels from around the world. Whether you're just starting out or have been in the game for years, Circle provides a community of experts, exclusive content, and resources to help you elevate your craft, grow your business, and support your clients. Each lesson of this course will be led by an experienced Circle member, guiding you through crucial topics that will kickstart your career in web design. Perhaps you want to transition into a full-time career in web design, seeking the flexibility and creative fulfillment that comes with it. Maybe you're struggling to find the right tools and platforms that can set you apart and help you deliver the best work for your clients. Wherever you are in your design journey, this series is here to help. In the first episode, Inside the Square's founder and Squarespace expert Becca Harpain will discuss the critical decision of choosing a web design platform. She'll emphasize the importance of learning the ins and outs of one platform and becoming an expert in it, a strategy that can significantly boost your confidence and value to clients as a web designer. And of course, Becca will introduce you to Squarespace, the premier platform for building websites that many professionals swear by. She'll share insights into why pros pick Squarespace, from its user-friendly interface to its powerful customization options and reliable support. So, sit back, take notes, and get ready to take your web design career to the next level with Squarespace Circle. Here's Becca Harpain to kick off our first lesson.
Hey there, I'm Becca Harpain, Squarespace expert and educator and creator of InsideTheSquare.co. I want you to think back to the early 2000s, before Instagram was an idea and when TikTok was the sound a clock made. That was when I was supposed to be in college, but instead, I was designing websites. I've dabbled in just about every website development platform out there. Each of them had quite a learning curve, and for some, the learning curve was very steep. The more experience I had, the more I realized that focusing on developing my design skills and expertise on one specific platform was the ticket to my success. Whether you've long considered a career in web design or want to explore what it takes to run your own business as a freelancer, I want to share why selecting the right web design platform is crucial for your career. When you focus intently on working with a single platform, you'll develop an understanding of its capabilities, its limitations, and its quirks. You'll be more comfortable and confident when it comes to tricky client requests, and trust me, there will be tricky client requests. You're going to become more efficient and creative. Once you understand a platform's strengths and limitations, you can leverage both to create something unique. With so many amazing website development platforms out there and new ones launching all the time, the hard part is picking the right platform to focus on. But I have some questions to help you choose the right platform for you. How intuitive is the platform itself? Can you quickly learn the basics? If it's a good website development platform, you won't become an expert overnight, but with some dedication, you should be comfortable enough by day 2 to confidently publish a coming soon page. Now, can the platform handle your design needs? How often do they innovate and create new features? If they haven't had a big update since 2010, you should keep looking. The internet is always changing, and it's changing fast. Focusing your skills on a website builder that won't change with it means you'll be obsolete a year from now. Pick a platform that will grow with you. Lastly, is there a strong community of users and helpful resources available? Becoming a freelance designer can get a little lonely. You'll find days where you're uninspired, and you might get frustrated because you're not sure how to make a website do the thing your client needs it to do. That is when you need to lean on your community. When you're considering a website builder, consider if there's an existing group of supportive people out there who can help. Are there blogs, content creators, and online forums where you can connect with other designers for support? Having a strong community is why I'm still in this industry. The connections I've made in my website design career are stronger than any I've ever had working in an office. The main takeaway here is that it's not about using every platform under the sun or letting your clients dictate which platform you need to use. It's about mastering one and using that specific platform to build a strong foundation for your design career. Find a platform that's more inspiring than intimidating. A platform that's innovative and able to keep up with the changing world of website design. And most importantly, a platform that has a community behind it to support you as you grow. The website builder that checks all of these boxes is Squarespace. When you're just getting started as a website designer, you may be tempted to try a little bit of everything. I've done it, and knowing just a little bit about all of the platforms meant that I had to spend countless hours learning how to use each one to meet the unique needs of all of my projects. It was exhausting. But I got a client who started on Squarespace and wanted someone to build her a blog there and update her images to match her latest photo shoot. My first time using Squarespace, I was in heaven. The user interface was much more friendly, intuitive, and everything about it was just easier to wrap my head around. When I had an issue with the background image, I scoured the web, and I found another designer with a blog post who could help. When I was struggling with a category question, I posted in the Circle forum, and I got help lightning fast. And when I figured out how to make a button change color on a hover, I shared my findings with the community. I was hooked. This was the platform that I needed to keep using, and I haven't looked back since. As tempting as it is to say, sure, I can work with that to any and every client, you're not doing anyone any favors. You'll be spending time studying and learning and making your hourly rate dwindle while you try to find out if the platform can even do what your client wants it to do. But when you dedicate yourself to one specific platform, you'll be able to develop a depth of knowledge that is priceless. You'll start to understand not just how to use Squarespace, but why it works the way it does. This kind of insider knowledge means that you can push the boundaries of what's possible, and you'll have the skills to turn your client's wish list into your to-do list. The more you work with Squarespace, the more you'll find yourself solving problems faster and coming up with really creative solutions. You'll develop an intuitive sense for what works best in Squarespace, empowering you to create websites more efficiently than ever before. Your future clients are going to love the confidence that you bring to every project. One of the coolest things that you will hear as a Squarespace designer is, wow, that's Squarespace? I love it when my clients say that. I found that a lot of people start to build their own website with Squarespace because it's a user-friendly interface, it has powerful features, but very quickly, they end up needing designers who can help them make the most of the platform. Someone to take what they've started and really get it past the finish line, ready to launch. I have worked with hundreds of clients who haven't dedicated themselves to learning the intricacies of the platform. They're so close to launching the website of their dreams, and they need focused experts like you and me to take what they've made and turn it into what they actually want it to be. You might be a little worried that reaching this level of confidence and expertise will take time, and it will, but not as long as you think. The key to becoming confident in your work is to embrace continuous learning. Squarespace is constantly evolving, with new features and updates released regularly. Make it a habit to stay up to date with the latest Squarespace developments. Set aside time each week to read the Circle blog, watch tutorial videos, or experiment with the new tools that they release. Every new Squarespace feature you master is another tool in your design toolkit. And don't be afraid to experiment within Squarespace. The best way to learn is by doing. So challenge yourself to try new things. I recommend creating test sites where you can play around with different Squarespace features without the pressure of a client deadline. Try to recreate cool designs you see on other websites and apps using Squarespace's tools. Push the boundaries of what you think is possible in Squarespace. You might surprise yourself with what you can achieve. When you hit a roadblock, and trust me, you will, don't get discouraged. Instead, see it as an opportunity to deepen your Squarespace knowledge. Dive into Squarespace's extensive help center. Search for solutions on the forums, or reach out to the Squarespace community for help. Every Squarespace problem that you solve is going to level up your expertise. Now, speaking of community, that is your secret weapon, my friend. I have met some incredible Squarespace designers and developers who have helped me reach a level of expertise that I never would have achieved on my own. The Squarespace Circle community is so supportive. We collaborate often and help each other learn new and creative ways to customize sites for our clients. Now, I'm a one-woman show here inside the Square, but I have a few hundred coworkers that I connect with on the Circle forum regularly. I help when I can, they help me when they can, and it's awesome. The number one thing that you can do to become a Squarespace web designer is to be willing to learn. The platform is always being updated with new and innovative things, and so many of us in the community are working on creative ways to use these features. Be willing to learn, experiment, and engage with other designers to develop your skills. Share your Squarespace knowledge, ask questions, and learn from others' experiences. Not only will you learn faster, but you'll build a network of peers who can support you throughout your Squarespace career. All right, Squarespacers, let's dive into the heart of what makes Squarespace such an incredible platform for web designers like us. If you're new to Squarespace, you are in for a treat. And if you're already familiar with it, get ready to fall in love all over again. What sets Squarespace apart is a perfect balance of simplicity and power. It's designed to be intuitive enough for beginners to get started quickly and robust enough for experienced designers to create truly unique and complex websites. At its core, Squarespace operates on a what you see is what you get principle. This means that as you're designing, you're seeing exactly how your website will look to visitors. No more surprises when you hit that publish button. This is real-time visual editing, and it's a game changer, helping you design with confidence and precision. I am so glad that my days of code, save, refresh, nope, code, they're well behind me. WYSIWYG is the future of web design, and we Squarespace designers and developers, we're living in it. When you take a peek under the hood, past that fancy drag and drop interface, Squarespace is packed with powerful features. Whether you're creating a simple blog, a complex e-commerce store, or anything in between, Squarespace has the tools to bring your vision to life. My own website started with 3 pages: my homepage, my services page, and my contact me page. Now, over the years, my business has grown, and my Squarespace website has grown with it. I now have 4 unique blogs, 2 stores, 2 courses, and a member site. There are so many amazing features and functions built in that you can use when you're ready for them. One of my favorite Squarespace features is Squarespace's responsive design capabilities. Responsive web design, or RWD, makes your website flexible. Here's what I mean by that. The size and the layout of your content will shift at certain breakpoints to fit smaller and smaller devices. Squarespace takes care of this automatically, ensuring that your designs adapt beautifully to any screen size. This saves you tons of time and headaches trying to manually adjust layouts for different devices. In today's mobile-first world, it is crucial that websites look great on all devices. 70% of my own website traffic is for mobile devices, so a good mobile design is critical for me. Squarespace will adjust my page layouts for mobile screens, but using Fluid Engine, Squarespace's drag and drop content editor, I can make my own adjustments too. This gives me a ton of creative freedom for my own customization. Let's talk about customization for a second, because I love how Squarespace is designed to let us design. The Site Style Editor is a powerhouse tool that enables you to tweak every visual aspect of your site. From colors and fonts to spacing and animations, you have granular control over your design. And for those times when you need even more control, you can add custom CSS. CSS is how I change that client's button color on a hover. A lot of website programs out there don't let you add your own code, but Squarespace does, and that level of flexibility is what turns a template into a unique work of art. Another major benefit to Squarespace is the built-in SEO tools. These help ensure that the websites you create aren't just beautiful, but also discoverable. Because what's the point of creating an amazing website if no one can find it, right? The beauty of Squarespace lies in how it brings all of these features together in a cohesive, user-friendly package. It's a platform that grows with you, supporting your journey from beginner to expert web designer. Whether you're creating your first website or your 100th, Squarespace provides the tools and flexibilities to bring your creative vision to life. That's one of the things I love most about Squarespace, how it really caters to designers at all levels. If you're just starting out in web design, Squarespace's user-friendly interface and extensive library of templates make it possible to create a professional-looking website right from the get-go. Use what you need right now. And when you're ready, spend some time learning about the other features so you can level up your skills and your website. Wow, we covered a lot of ground today. I want to take a minute to recap some of the key takeaways here. Squarespace is a great platform for web designers, from beginners to advanced. When you focus on developing your skills and truly understanding Squarespace features, you can create websites more efficiently and attract clients who specifically need your Squarespace expertise. That level of expertise and confidence is really marketable and will set you apart in the competitive field of web design. Now, before we wrap up, I want to invite you to join our Circle community if you haven't already. The Circle Forum is where Squarespace designers of all levels come together to share knowledge, offer support, and inspire each other. Within the community, you'll find exclusive resources, in-depth tutorials from experts, including me, and opportunities to connect with fellow Squarespace enthusiasts. Whether you're looking for feedback on your latest design, maybe you need help troubleshooting a tricky issue, or you just want to chat with other designers who share your passion for Squarespace, our Circle community is the place to be. Joining is simple, and it's a great way to accelerate your Squarespace learning journey. Plus, it's a lot of fun. You'll find the link to join in the description underneath this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see the amazing things you create with Squarespace. Remember, you have the power to bring your unique vision to life. So go out there, keep learning, keep creating, and most importantly, have fun with your Squarespace website.
If you've enjoyed these lessons about becoming a web designer, check out the next chapter of the course, linked in the description of this video. We've got 3 more experts sharing advanced tips for running a web design business and designing sites on Squarespace. We can't wait to see what you create.